So I bet you've seen a lot of pots and pans in your time, but I bet you've never seen one of these before. Hey everyone, I'm Jess. I'm the creator of Tivoli, the home of Albanian and Mediterranean cooking, and this is an Albanian vorba. So a vorba is a traditional clay pot used in Albania for cooking, especially slow cooking things like stews and casseroles. Vorba originates from a really small village in the very north of Albania. It just so happens to be where my mother-in-law's family are traditionally from. So the tradition dates back for years, potentially even centuries. I haven't actually in my research been able to find any evidence of how long this tradition has been alive. And it's a really interesting craft. So they're all completely handmade and then they're fired in a machine. So they're quite cool. As you can see, it kind of almost looks a bit witchy. It's got sort of quite interesting, like medieval sort of textures to it. Comes with a lid, so the lid goes on top, and then you would just leave this for a few hours to kind of do its magic. But what it's going to provide is that earthy sort of tone through the food, but it's also going to give it a really distinct smokiness. I absolutely love cooking in this. This is probably one of my most prized possessions. I've got two small, well, kind of like vorba, but they're sort of like vorba bowls. And I use these for special dishes like tavideo or tavkosi, which are traditional Albanian dishes. It's quite dramatic if you're serving up a dinner party and you put these down on the table and you get this gorgeous sort of earthy smell along with the sizzle. They're really unique, and that's kind of, I think, why I love cooking with it, because it's something that you can't just sort of pick up. There's a history and a tradition tied in with these. Each one is expertly handcrafted by somebody who's practiced that tradition for years and years. Quite often the tradition of making vorba is handed down generation to generation. So you're kind of honouring someone's family history when you cook in one of these, as well as celebrating the traditions of Albania and its rich cuisine. If you guys are interested in learning any more about traditional Albanian cooking, or if you have any recipe requests that you'd like to see me cook up in these, drop me a comment and let me know.